Hey, this is Amy from Your Wi-Fi Life, and I just wanted to check in and shoot a quick video because I find myself reflecting, like a lot of us do at Christmas, on how different my life looks to how it did back in 2013 when I first got started online back in London. I'm actually coming to you from the Gold Coast in Australia, where I moved in the beginning of 2017. So it is a bit odd to have sunglasses on my head, the sun be out, and have a Christmas tree all at the same time. As a Brit, that's very weird, but I'll get past that. That's not the main point of this video. I promised when I got started online to document everything that I went through, and I've not been doing enough of that recently, but mainly because when I got started, I was very skeptical, didn't know if it was going to work out. And my main reason for getting started back then was to be able to travel, to be able to work from anywhere, whether that be a coffee shop or a beach or any hotel around the world whilst I was traveling. And the end of 2018 wraps up a 2-year period that's probably been the most challenging of my life to date, and for reasons so much bigger than I would ever have imagined when I got started. And you may have heard me share some of my story in other videos, but 10 days after I decided to move to the Gold Coast, I actually lost my stepfather back in the UK, and I got on a plane, didn't have to ask permission from a boss for time off, didn't have to worry about money in the bank to pay for my flight. And you know, that's something that I did not see coming when I got started. And then later that year, I got another phone call to say that my grandmother had passed away, and I did the same thing again. Now, I'm not dismissing those stories, but I have talked about them in other videos. But I think it's made me realize, just sitting here reflecting, how different Christmas looks for one, but how important our freedom is. And I've been talking to friends who are in corporate jobs and they're winding down for a Christmas break. And all those memories of being sat at a desk waiting for that Christmas break came flooding back to me. One being that I resented the fact that the office would close down and we were forced to take time out of our paid leave. That was something I wasn't happy about. Especially in London, I really didn't want to take paid leave to hang around in winter. And the other thing was, the minute we walked out of the office for the break, I'd be subconsciously counting down to when we came back, knowing that when I opened my computer, I'd have 927 emails, and just hated everything about it. But the biggest epiphany I've had over the last 5 years of having an online business is that there's nothing more exhausting than sitting at a desk for 9-10 hours a day, sometimes more for some people, when you're completely disinterested and unengaged and not passionate about what you're doing. And that's something that I don't feel anymore, and something I'm really, really grateful for, because I was just shutting my laptop before shooting this video and realizing that I couldn't wait to open it again and carry on working, because it doesn't feel like work when it's for you and when you're interested in what you're doing. You know, working from coffee shops and anywhere else is amazing, but like I say, when bigger life stuff happens, you really do start to appreciate the importance of your freedom. And at Christmas time, when we're spending time with loved ones, I think it's a really important time to realize that we can do that so much more when we have the freedom that having an online business offers you. So I wanted to share with you today some of that journey, because I haven't done enough videos recently, but also because my personal mentor, Stuart Ross, has put together some brand new training, and it's available for you if you click the link on this video. It's completely free. I'm not even going to ask you for your email address, because I think there are so many opportunities now that half the reason people don't get started is because it's so overwhelming to know where to start. So Stuart's going to break down all the various business models that are available to you in these workshops, so that you can make sure you pick the right path for you. But at the end of the day, you need skills and training first, and a business that's going to start generating you an income as soon as humanly possible. Now, obviously, that's not going to happen overnight. You don't just click a few buttons and start raking in the cash. And I'm certainly not going to tell you that I'm sat here earning hundreds of thousands of dollars every single month. But what I can tell you is that over the last 2 years, I've probably worked on average about 3 to 4 hours a week, because life was happening and that's where my attention was. But my bills have been paid. I've been able to travel around all over the world, back to the UK, back to Australia. I get to walk on the beach every day to just contemplate and get my head together to get stuff done. And I think those basic things I might actually take for granted these days, but people still tell me that they'd love to do what I do. So this brand new training is available to you. Like I say, just click the link. absorb the information, please. Do yourself a favor. There's nothing to lose when information is free, but if information were the only thing we needed, then we'd probably all be a lot happier. So take the time over Christmas, if you've got some time off, to go through this training. Is it free to start a business? No, it's not, but it is free to keep your mind open to the various possibilities that there are. And if you'd like to go any further with the training, there's a $29.95 application fee, which I will see you on the other side of to answer any questions you may have. That's going to give you access to some initial modules of training, and they are the same modules of training that I went through when I got started. It was addictive. I pretty much spent my whole Christmas holiday the year I got started in 2013 just immersing myself in this information, and I cannot tell you how glad I am that I did that. So I'm going to wrap this video up. I hope you enjoy this content. Really do bookmark the pages, take your time, go through them. And like I say, if you'd like to know more, just submit your application. I will see you on the other side of it. I'm absolutely working over the Christmas break because I love it. Reach out if you've got any questions. I will wrap this up. I'll see you in another video very, very soon. Have an amazing Christmas if you haven't already had it when you're watching this video, and all the best for a fantastic 2019. Take care.